Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Last Cloudia video, and today we're going to be looking at Yuri, Lowell, and Brave Vesperia. I was looking forward to finally seeing Yuri in the game, and he's here. Finally. Yuri, I was hoping maybe, there'd be other characters from Vesperia coming in, but I'll take Yuri. If it's gonna be any of them, it's gonna be Yuri. Maybe Judith in the future. That'd be nice too. Anyways, Yuri looks to be a physical attacker, as you can already tell by his strength being quite high for, not having an equipment or anything. And basically, his special is hugely damage cap. That's a huge damage cap, and it's for all enemies. But as you can see there, that's a gigantic damage cap for a special. Remember, guys, you can add on to that as well. You can add on to a whole bunch of things on top of that. Let's just take into mind the artwork itself is quite nice. The sprites and the animations, everything is quite nice. That's not going to be in the review or anything, but it's just really nice. Anyways, the one thing I already see that's kind of bad, and Nero had the same thing, the Tiger Blade. Lunging into the enemies into there is almost never going to happen against a lot of harder enemies. And Tower, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're lunging in there or not, no. If you can, it doesn't really matter anyways, so meh. And Dragon's Form is the close-in attack, which unfortunately is not his S1, so I think it's worth it to spend a lot of skills on getting his S3 boosted faster, like charging faster perhaps. That's just my theory crafting right now, guys. I already read all this, but I'm just theory crafting even still. And his OL gauge, whatever, is very powerful. It allows him, if you get up to max capacity on this, it allows him to hit pretty hard with dual wield. He is a dual wield unit, and yeah, he'll be able to hit anything very hard. Basically, all this stuff he's gonna be hitting very hard when you get it to max, and you also take less damage, which is a very good thing in a lot of towers. Especially 92 and a few of the, like 96 and stuff like that, is very useful for it. And basically this one, the Just is just a huge amount of damage caps, and the part where if your unit is alive, all is physical damage taken 10%, so that's quite good already. And the other part, you're probably not going to be seeing it for very long because you want all of your allies to be alive, but it is pretty nice to get a bit of a buff here and restore STC stock. Alright, let's look at his skills here. The over limit, of course, all of them have had it, and it's no different. He needs it, so make sure you get that equipped. Either burst, use all MP to rate restore units HP and fully restored units SCT. Wow. So I think Goddess Kiss would be pretty good, because it doesn't say 200. It is 200. So Goddess Kiss, you could get yourself to getting 200 MB back, and you could use either bust again. I think that's really powerful, that last part. The HP is whatever, because you have a healer anyways, but that fully restored unit's SCT is insane. For me, I think that's insane. You might not think it is, but I think it is. Gale Force and max... Whoa! 10% SCT recovery. That's pretty good. Is that like... Yeah, that's pretty good. That's 10%. At first I thought that was 100%. That's why I kind of went crazy. But 10% is very, very good. He's got all the earth damage stuff. Triple impact. Is this even good anymore, guys? And I'm not really sold on the triple impact. Normal attacks, unless they're specifically built for it and they have strong passives for that, I'm not really sold on it. It's just a time waste to wait until your SCT is back up. He's got dual wield innately. He's got the sword boosts. You got decoy, which is very good. What's Sleeping Lion? When close to death, greatly restore HP and also increase movement speed, strength 100%, and SCT recovery 50%. Wow. So Sleeping Lion is very nice. That is very good. Very, very good. Burst RTs. You'll get a special damage 100% and also 1,000 cap. Quite nice. Yeah, this is basically that other ability, that Sleeping God or something like that. I can't remember what it's called right now, but it's basically almost the same thing. It's okay, I guess. Physical attack damage 30% damage, cap 2000 against human type enemies. Pretty good. And what's the last one here? Boost all duration 20%. Wow. And 2000 damage cap. So very impressive. Very impressive damage dealer, especially for a dual unit. Very impressive. So he definitely will be putting out the damage. Now, I already saw that he's not going to be as strong as Adel, which is fine. But the maze exists, and a strong damage dealer like this is something you definitely would like to have equipped on your team. Is he the best of the whole collaboration? Yes, I think he's definitely the best. And that's just not me, my bias for this character and my favorite or anything. I mean, he's my favorite, but I do think that he's the best. And now that there was a small hiccup with some of the collaborations recently, but typically the Part 2 banner unit is definitely the better unit, and it holds true yet again. So this guy is definitely very valuable. I think he's going to get a 9 out of 10. Very, very strong damage dealer on top of the damage taken reduced for your whole team. Just by just 10%, bam. Because he's alive, 10%. That's huge. That's pretty huge, especially in tower when you're taking a lot of damage. And things like that is going to come up a lot, believe me. Now let's look at the Brave Vesperi. Very nice artwork. I think they did a really good job on that. Damage dealt to human enemy types. Kind of niche. You wouldn't equip this all the time then if that's the case. Cut magic attack damage taken based on number of living allies with a non-human type. 20% damage reduction on that. When taking lethal damage from a special, survive with 1 HP until that attack ends. Very nice. That I wish I had this when that 3.5 anniversary thing was going around, right? Where those bosses would use specials on you. It's like snap of the fingers. They would use a special on you as soon as the battle starts. Would have been nice to have this, right? That for that last passive alone is very valuable. The rest, kind of niche, as most things are in this game. It's kind of niche, but that last one I'd love to have for sure. And let's look at the things that are in here. Dual wield, it's pretty good. We make the future. Just a lot of the other arcs. The other arc had the same almost the same passive like this. Pretty good. Get some damage caps for some seconds. Special shield is going to be very valuable for sure. And the Earth Mega Drive, very nice. Alright, pretty good. And the AER, pretty good. Doesn't have over 200 attacks, sadly, but it is 180, so he would love to have this. Or just anyone who would love to have this for who are using these elements. And special damage 20%, pretty good. Just an overall pretty good weapon. Not the best of all time, just a pretty good weapon. So I think I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 based on that last thing there that will help you out a lot. You might equip this on anyone who is being targeted first, and they'll survive. That'll allow you to get yourself healed back up, and now you don't have to worry about the special at the beginning. Now you just have to worry about building up for specials that are coming in the next moments, right? So very good arc. Very good art for the artwork alone. Pretty good, but unfortunately we're not grading an artwork here on what they have. And having dual wield is nice as well if you never got the Sandworm arc. So the review is done, and if you're new to my reviews, I always look at, after the review is done, I look at the credentials and see what they have going on in here. And this is not part of the review any longer. The review is now done. Appreciate you guys watching that part, but now let's talk about the equipment in here, because I know I used to look in the Discord all the time and say, oh, is this stuff good? Is this stuff good? Is this stuff worth buying? Now it's my turn to give my opinion on what these equipments are like. And once again, just a reminder, this is not part of the review. Just want to point that out. Physical attack damage, 15%, damage cap 1,500. When dealing anti-type damage, which is very good already, because you will have anti-types equipped. Damage cap more, so you take in total you're getting 3,000 damage cap if you're doing anti-type damage, on top of another 30% damage in total for Earth. Very nice. This is definitely best in slot for Yuri. I mean, you can't say like there could be Godforge equipment, since he's a dual wield unit. You could have this as one of them, as one of the swords, and maybe have Godforge weapon, or Trishula, and the other equipment as the other one. This one, I wasn't completely sold. Like the strength and defense 10% is kind of like whatever, but the OL buff active, earth attack damage 20%, and the second part is very nice. The first part is just kind of like a little appetizer, I guess. And it has 56 strength on it, which is pretty good. A little bit of stats, defensive stats on it as well. So this is pretty good as well. But if you could only pick one of these, definitely go for the sword. Like I can't think of like a way why you wouldn't want it. Like it's really good. So definitely go, if you can only pick one of them, go for the sword. Obviously, if you can go for both, go for both, for sure. Both of them are very valuable for him. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. If you pull for him, good luck. If you did get him, good, congratulations. If you did not get him, I'm sorry. And I think we'll do. I was thinking about doing it this entire video, but I think I'll do one pull, guys, just for this. Maybe there'll be some luck involved in this pull here. We'll just do one pull here to end the video off. And I salute you guys who got Yuri, and I'll be pulling for him more in a separate video. I don't have the sound on, my apologies. But let's see if we actually pull him in this video. That'd be insane. Well, there is a red. There is an SSR in here. Now, typically they're probably gonna be dupes, but we'll see. Yep, it's a dupe. Okay. That would have been pretty amazing if that was actually, if you just popped out like that. That would be pretty funny. But we'll be pulling for him in more in depth soon, guys. Until that happens, thank you for watching again. I keep saying that, but let's get out of here. Appreciate you. See you in the next video. Peace.